Before this video starts, I just want to say this is not in any way an elaborate video about Enel. I just want to go over this strategy that is starting to be more and more popular on the West server on the sim. Now, if you don't know about this strategy, it is a very simple strategy actually. There's no like secret meaning or anything. There's no big secret. But if you do play Enel, you probably know about this. This is just for maybe the people that don't know about this playstyle. And I do believe right now this playstyle is insanely good. So yeah, I'll just go over it, the games, and at the end there'll be the deck list. As always, timestamps in the description. Thank you so much. Hello, my name is Dr. Shambles, and today we're just gonna see some replays on NL. I decided to try an NL deck because I play Red Purple Law, right? And NL is the biggest counter for Red Purple Law. And this strategy is starting to be more and more popular on the West. And I did not see this in while I was playing the East server, so I don't know if everybody picked this up. But yeah, by the way, this is the very first games where I try this strategy. This is not gonna be even edited. Because this strategy does make me feel kinda invincible. And I used to prefer Katakuri, now with this kind of playstyle, I prefer NL. NL just became my favorite yellow deck. So yeah, you guys see. Not only that, but for example, in this game right here that you're gonna see with Sakazuki, I don't even get the best hand. Or the best late game, but this strategy just, I don't know, man. Do please tell something. I'm seeing this more and more, and I don't know how to win if they do this against my Red Purple Law. I swear to you, I really don't know. So yeah, do please say help me, man. So yeah, let's just go over the matches. So this is the blue-black Sakazuki, right? Normally, with Red Purple Law, the blue-black Sakazuki, it's an unfavorable matchup. Again, if you experience NL, everybody else just feels like okay, you know? NL is the only thing overwhelming. And now I tried NL and Sakazuki felt like nothing. I don't know, man. I don't know if this guy played well. I was kind of autopilot on the strategy. Normally what I do for videos is I try the extreme. So I tried this strategy to the extreme and it still worked completely fine. So as you can see, I'm just building boards. I'm looking at his life. I do attack here. But it's only to bait a card out of hand. I do not bait. I only take a life. So I'm like, okay, maybe I should... Now I do take it to the extreme, I believe. Because the extreme is you build board and you never attack lives. Yeah, that sounds kind of extreme because Sakazuki can just take out your board. And then what? And then I still come back, I believe. I don't know, man. This feels so strong. And yeah, and I did went to see on the card market how much a full NL deck costs, and I was very tempted. I actually have the money exactly, but no, I'm not going to do it, obviously. So here we are. He does the Lucci play. Completely fine by me. Well, not fine. At this time, this was my very first game, by the way, that I just tried this strategy. And I was not fine. At the moment, I was... Now that I'm looking at this, I'm like, yeah. Oh, I don't take it to the extreme. Maybe it's only on the last game. I believe I'm doing 5k swings to take cards out of hand. Yeah, there you go. Because what you want to do is you take all the attacks up to 1 life. And you only start swinging for life on late game. That's it. Nothing else. You just build board and you don't attack. Just attack the arrested characters up until until you can just finish. Why? Very simple. Your yellow late game cards take away lives anyway. So you may change the game anyway. And if you let your lives go down to 1, you have infinite lives because you taking the lives early makes you have so much hand advantage. So do take care of the purple law, blocker law. It's the only card I'm afraid of, actually. And this just made the fact that me playing against Enel, not only do I need Sanji I need the blocker wall. I don't know, man, because if I don't have Sanji, they do this strategy, and I don't have any way. I still haven't found a way. This to me feels way too good. So he's gonna take the board. I'm like, okay. I'm at this time I was actually very relaxed because we're 2-2 on lives. So yeah, I kept it going. Now look, he's gonna swing with 7. I'm like, sure, man. I'll just take the life. There you go. And then he makes another swing, right? Oh, he doesn't. He kind of caught up to what I needed because he knew he couldn't take my life. Now, Katakuri. Normally, I like to use Katakuri to revive some of my lives. But yeah, I did go for the bottom life here. I left my... this was kind of a miss. It didn't matter, really. He still took the life. So yeah, I wanted to leave the Dawn up so I could try and... I was bluffing the Althor. Yeah, that's my thought process on there. He did take the life, so the Althor would be live on the 4k counter. So yeah, I don't know. Maybe I was in the moment there, and yeah. Let's see. This feels like a tight spot for me, right? I mean, I don't have rush, and the man already has at least 3 attacks if he wants to. But I'm not gonna lie, me looking at this, I was not overwhelmed at all. He plays board, because he knows I can just revive. So yeah, he's gonna try to take things away. I do use the trigger, I love this trigger so much, although I did not have as many cards in hand as I would want to. I just decided to activate it. To be honest, it doesn't matter, because I'm gonna have 2 lives. Yep, I'm just gonna revive 2 lives. I take the Holy, bad play, should have gone for the home. It's okay, because I do go for the home here, so yeah. I'll probably do the same, because I do like the Shura for the easy search. I'm like, sure! And I got Holy, so anyways. It's swinging, I'm like, sure, my guy. So here I'm starting to build board, which is fine. I do not get the second Holy. I wanted to... wait, so I'm like, okay, let's attach here. I was kind of expecting the Borsalino block here, but obviously I would just swing with Katakuri. Yeah, I just pass turn. I don't even try to take a life here. I'm still bluffing the Althor. I believe this is doing some kind of mind games on him, actually. So yeah, I was bluffing a lot of the Althor because I do not have that many cards in hand. I've seen, if this strategy goes perfectly, you will have like, what, 10 cards in hand? I've seen this, yeah. I'm like, can you take him away? Probably not, right? I do take the life, I believe. I took Shura. I should have put Katakuri, but it didn't hurt much. But yeah, normally you do want to keep the counters in hand, even if it's just 1k. But I was like, I'll just put Katakuri and build a takeaways board. So it's 2 or lower, so he cannot do anything. I counter, which is fine. I'm like, are you going to play the Lucci? No, he plays another Rebecca? And I'm like, okay, are you gonna play the Lucci? You need to replace something here. He does not play anything. I'm like, okay, he's respecting the fact that I can... I don't know, because if you substitute it, I could go for lives. So I take the Borsalino, right? And now I'm still going for board. The reason why this may look bad is because I was still looking for like a Yamato. As you can see, this is what I meant. I did not get the best cards in hand, and I was not getting the best late game. I was not seeing the Yamatos. Yamatos are the key here. I just swing for 6. He takes the life. I was expecting him to take the life. And now I'm just like, should I swing with Katakuri? Nah. I'll leave Katakuri up, so if he wants, he needs to deplete his costs a lot instead of attaching Dawn to swing. I was expecting the Omen Holy to go this turn. But as you can see, I only have 2 cards in hand. I have board, I only have 1 life. At this point, I was like, I have 2 Katakuris, man. If I had pressure, the pressure is off. Because you need to remember, Sakazuki does not have Rush. So he only has one attack this turn, unless he attaches Dawn to his Rebecca to swing. Obviously, he's not going to do that. He tries to deplete. He depletes cost. I'm like, okay, Lucci here? Probably. He probably cannot decrease anything else. Ooh, he can. And it plays Porcelain, so I'm like, okay, I assumed here, okay, probably has Lucci, but he could not take away 2 guys at least. He could, but he decided to just take away Katakuri because Katakuri is the best swing, right? I could not take away her. I tried. For some reason I tried. I knew I couldn't. I'm like, okay, I have 2 lives now. Yamato finally came. Let's just start. Let's start. This is the time, boys. This is the time you go for game. Time for the pressure. We start him. He does not have many cards in hand. There you go. I make a second 6k swing. No longer need for the El Thor bluff. He uses all his blockers. I just changed the game around by playing Yamato. He had 3 blockers. He doesn't have anything. Now he does have 2 swings. It doesn't matter because we have 2 lives. So yeah, I mean, what do you do against this sometimes? I don't know. You guys are probably watching this video and already typing some way to counter this. Please do. Help me. Help me. I'm probably talking like a noob right now by not seeing a way. Because if you control your swings, that means you'll have even more lives on late game to drop Yamato, right? And he can destroy more cards of you with Yamato thanks to that. So if you wait too long, you lose. If you rush, you lose because you're giving him advantage with hand cards, cards in hand advantage, right? So the only window I'm seeing is mid game, but mid game in this OP05 set goes so fast. Except this game. This strategy slows the game down. As you can see, this game has been going for a while now. I'm seeing 12 minutes. So I just protect it because he does not have any more swings. And I'm going for game. If he deploys another character, I can just easily go for game. And he does a blocker, which is well played, obviously. He does another blocker. And I'm like, great, good. Only 2 cards. Only 2 cards. We have 4 swings. And he has 2 blockers, 2 cards. I don't know why he's not passing turn, by the way. Here. Again, I don't edit my videos as much. And I just want to... And I will not edit this video as much. Because I just don't... I want you guys to see this raw. This was the very first game I did with this Enel. And I went with this strategy by just seeing the strategy against me. I cannot even think of the things that you can do with as an experienced NL player. Like, I was not experienced at all. I was just trying the deck. And we win. There you go. GG. I believe he disconnects. Yeah, there you go. He doesn't say GG back. It's okay. Most people just leave. Now, this is a very important game. Nope, I don't find it. Nope, don't find it. There you go. This Kaido. This was actually a very good experience and I want to show you guys. Because this Kaido has the 10 drop Kaido, right? Which destroys all the boards. So the idea behind the strategy of taking lives early and then dropping and building board to then late game start doing the pressure it could go wrong with this guy and with purple players that use the 10 drop Kaido. And I want you guys to see this game specifically. There's another game, another rematch against this leader. I'm gonna tell you right now. And yeah, I do. This was perfect. This is why I'm using the raw footage. So I do get a good late game hand. I do get a good trigger. And here I just went on the pilot. I forgot the strategy and I just took the strategy away. Yeah. And by the way, I'm not even noticing it right now. For me, I'm playing normally. I'm so used to red purple law where you kind of want to pressure early with some swings that I'm not even thinking about that I changed to Enel. So yeah, I'm playing pretty much the same as I would normally with red purple law. So do keep, this is very helpful. I want to show this. So I'm taking lives right now, right? I'm activating all the triggers and he does not swing. So you see a mistake here, right? I'm gonna swing. I should not swing. I just should not swing. Just pass turn. Why would I want to take lives? If I get a Gadatsu or when I play Yamato, I want him to have as many cards in life so I can just KO everything, right? That's what I mean. You want to keep lives on the opponent so the Yamato can destroy most of the time 4 or less, which is usually a blocker. So yeah, it's always good. And she regenerates one life, so yeah. So as you can see, I'm the one making the pressure and he's the one waiting. By the way, at this time, yeah, I remember this turn. At this time I was like, okay, he's not swinging for lives because he's waiting for the Kaido. And it was well played by his part. I should have saw this. Again, I was on autopilot, so I did not do the strategy as I should. I try not to go for the trigger because you can only do a 5k swing. So I'm like, sure, whatever. I get a Yamato, drop a Yamato, whatever. Although she's always good. I mean, we still don't have the dawn to play the first one, so yeah. So I swing here. And I swing again. So right now I'm just going for the pressure, which I don't believe, again, you should not do this. This is not the strategy that I want to show you guys. But it's still good because it just shows you why you should do the strategy. Especially on the next game, you guys will see what I mean. He just takes life. I mean, he can probably. He knows I don't have rush. And he has the 10 done. And I'm like, I did pressure now because I know he can drop Kaido. He does not. He drops the Kaido, but the one that draws cards. And now I'm like, ah, man. He has too many cards in hand now. He can defend everything now. So you see what it looks like for me right now. This is what usually looks for when people play against Enel and the strategy goes perfectly. You have that many cards in hand and you have 1 life and just change the game around. Obviously he's gonna defend it, I think, right? Yeah, he does it. There you go. Now I'm swinging. I'm like, okay, let's try to take cards in hand. That's why I'm swinging so much. Come on, take cards, come on. He does 6. I'm like, I'm gonna make an extra swing because just to get the, yeah, and I'm like, okay, 5. I do accept the 5. He has 3 attacks. If he goes for my life, I still have the effect. I'm fine. If he goes for board, I mean, fine. At this point, I should be looking for the more bigger don't cost cards to change the game around. I get Enel. I only play 1 copy, by the way. I'm like, ooh. Oh, by the way, again, because my learning curve is still very low, you guys will see on the very last game something that I start to do. We'll get to that. We'll get to that. I dropped the Enel. I want to 2k and he plays the 10 drop Kaido. Well played. He attacks with everything and then just. Well, bad played. I forgot. And here I did a very bad Dawn attachment. I should have left the Altor. So yeah, on this game, very badly played. I did not do the strategy. I I just went completely monkey mode. So yeah, and now he plays the blockers. He knows I can't do anything, and he pretty much wins. He won right here. I should have dropped the altar since I could not use it. So yeah, and I cannot use the altar. Yeah, there you go. It still wouldn't have mattered, so yeah. Here I do. I just I mean, I was like, what can I do? I just dropped the Lin. He obviously he trashes a life, so to speak. I could use the Dawn to try and get Kaido, but he would just block both attacks and go for a game anyways. So yeah. I leave the altar. I mean, can just make a 5k swing and then attach everything. I think it does a 6k swing. He knows I have the altar. It just actually just attaches everything, goddamn. So yeah. And I still lose. Now I do ask for the rematch, and this game is important. So you just saw me go absolute monkey mode. I did not do the strategy correctly. Yeah, not at the end. I said I misplayed there at the end because I played the Big Mom. Wouldn't have even mattered, to be honest. So yeah, I just played badly. That game is to forget. Now this game I was much more focused because I did realize I was like, wait, I did not do the strategy. I was swinging 2 lives early. Why did I do that? So we have a late game hand. Okay, I don't have anything to play early. Fine, completely fine. This Enel just this goddamn deck just made you actually think of buying it, because I was always calm during the game. Like I'm just like, I'm fine. Whatever the cards I have in hand, I'm completely fine. Which is kind of crazy. I don't know. But finally, because I did not understand why people preferred Enel versus Katakuri. You do feel much cooler playing Katakuri, by the way. But yeah, Enel I believe is stronger now, because now I kind of understand Enel more. This by just playing against him with Red Purple Law and being frustrated. I do like to say one thing actually, since we are on that note. I am very sorry to every Enel player that I insulted on the last week. I was having a bad on last week. Last week. I'm sorry. Because I was so frustrated, I was having a bad week. So yeah, I'm very sorry if any of you are watching this and recognize my name. I'm so sorry. It's just I hate your deck, but I love it to play him. So as you can see, you have the card advantage. Now you could play Blocker Law, and I was like, I am in range. But now I'm not. I just take away a card just in case. You know, Kedatsu is very good. Although it's only a one cost card, is still fine. He attacks, I'm like, sure, who cares? I dropped the Amaru. I'm like, okay, I don't want this in hand. I don't need it. I already have the late game hand, so it's fine. We don't need Amaru. He plays the Blocker Law, so we dodge the bullet. Here, I think I play Big Mom. But I don't know, maybe I should have played Katakuri, right? And just put the Sanji to the lives. Oh no, I do! Oh, I do this. Okay, fine. Normally what I do when I play Katakuri, the Katakuri later, is I play Katakuri to regen my life, right? And get triggers. And on NL, I do notice I do use it more to clear the board. So I'm like, yeah, sure, whatever. I'll keep it in hand because it's good to keep us alive next turn. We don't have Dawn to play it this turn, obviously. But yeah, it's fine. Just take away the Brulee. Has 5 lives. That means our Yamato can KO a 6 or less. He's going aggressive mode now. He's starting to get desperate. So you see, this strategy works super well, man. As soon as I did everything perfectly, it just starts going well. He's thinking about dropping a card, which is fine, obviously. Don't forget, he can have the 10 don, the 10 cost Kaido drop. Now I just swing for the board, always clear the board. And now I just play Yamato. I take the Holy, I don't need the Holy. There you go. And I destroy his blocker and regen, man. Oh, man. What the hell, man. I just destroyed a 5 cost, a 6k power blocker, man. And I'm going aggressive. Yeah, I start going aggressive from here on out. He's taking all the lives. I don't care. There you go. This is why this duel is so... It's so fun to watch, because he does play the card that counters my strategy. So yeah, at this point I was like, ooh, yeah, I was kind of afraid of this. I still did the strategy anyways, because I did do pressure. I drop one card, fine. I get a 2k counter, pass, there you go. Now, looks like I'm in a very bad position. And I was very nervous. Here, this is very important, because what I used to do on the other games, I just took the life, right? Because I have the effect. This was the first time I started thinking, wait, why don't I counter this 5k swing and take the other one? Because if I took the 5k swing, he would, you know, I think I do that mistake on the last game as well. So yeah, you can see a little bit of evolution, but I am not the best NL player. I am not a good NL player. I mean, first games. This is just to show you guys a little strategy. Just, you know. There you go. We are making pressure. We do not care. We played the boy. There you go. He takes a life, fine. He still has the blocker, well played. He can try to go for a game, but we do have the Altor. And he knows it. He's going for board here. I'm like, what? If I don't, you wouldn't have won if you went for game, by the way. He goes here for big one. I'm like, nah, Eltor time. No. I am debating a lot. Yes, I do, but I end up just nah. Why would I? He gets a kid. So we have 4 swings against 2 blockers and 1 knife. This means the 4 swings need, you know, the last swing needs to end the game. I'm like, it can swing. He blocks. I'm like, okay, he probably doesn't have anything. 8k swing. This needs to go through. It just lets the game go because he has no counters, as you see. When he started letting the first life go, I was like, yeah, he doesn't have counters, does he? I don't think he would be good to not stop a 6k swing. So yeah, there you go. And I had to go to dinner, so we just end on that. What you are seeing right now is my deck list on Enel, if you want to try it. Again, if you're an Enel player, this is probably not new for you. But yeah, I decided to show it anyways because, again, I had fun. And when I have fun, I like to record it sometimes and just post it. I'm having fun on this channel. So yeah, my channel is only Red Purple Law up until this video. This is the very first any other deck video. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed. If you're new to NL and want to try NL, maybe this helped you a little bit with the strategy. Maybe you want to try it. As you can see, I play 4 Yamatos, 3 Big Moms, and 2 categories. These are my, and 1 NL, these are my late game cards. I think these ratios are fine, but these do vary a lot in the in other deck lists. Not much, but yeah, most of the cards that change are actually not these ratios, but yeah, they do change a bit, so do feel free to change. Do whatever you want. This was just to showcase the strategy a little bit. So very superficial video. Thank you so much for watching. Drop a like if you did enjoy, subscribe if you like this type of content. Normally I do bring only Red Purple Law, but I will be bringing this from time to time. So yeah, if you want to stick around to see it, do subscribe. Thank you. Bye bye.